For most creators, it's hard to generate original and new ideas. But it's not that hard to steal ideas and make something of your own. Welcome to Book Notes. This is a new series where I will share notes and highlights from some of the books that I have read. Para sa first episode natin, we're talking about Still Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. 10 things nobody told you about being creative. I love this book because this book helped me become more creative and it shares principles that guide me where I can get inspiration to build new ideas and embrace the reality of nothing is completely original. Sinabi ko kanina na it's not that hard to steal ideas and make something of your own. That's the concept of Still Like an Artist, na kung saan you will get inspiration and ideas from many people, mix them, and generate new ideas. So this book teaches me how to steal like an artist, and it has 10 principles in unlocking your creativity. But I'm going to share with you 3 highlights that I've learned from this book. My first highlight is, nothing is completely original. We have to accept na wala nang original sa mundo. We have to free ourselves from trying to be completely original. Because every ideas na naiisip natin always came from an influence of something. Austin Kleon describes this as the genealogy of ideas. Every idea is a remix of one or more previous ideas. For example, ikaw as a human being, you are a new idea because you are a remix of your mom and your dad. May feature sila or genes na nakuha mo. So, you are a remix of your parents. You are a new idea. Also, while you are growing, you are shaped by the things that you love. The music that you listen to, the books that you read, or the movies that you watch. Most of our ideas came from our influences, from the things that we consume. Kaya dapat you're also careful kung ano yung mga kinukonsume mong bagay, or kung ano yung mga kinukonsume mong learnings. You have to be intentional with the inputs na kinukuha mo. And don't just be a hoarder of ideas. You have to select the ideas that matter, ideas that you love. You have to feed your mind with different ideas. But again, you intentionally select the topics that matter. Pag walang input, wala ring output. And pag hindi tama ang input, hindi rin tama ang output. So get ideas from different people who influence you. Get ideas from different sources, not just one source. Which leads me to my second highlight. Start stealing. Okay, so let me get this clear muna. Steal for the sake of practicing. For the sake of knowing yourself and knowing your own style. Walang pinanganak na meron ng style agad or meron ng voice. When you are starting, you can learn by stealing from your influences. When I was starting to learn graphic design, I tried to look for different posters and designs na pwede kong makopya. Practice and to know kung kaya ko rin bang gawin yung editing, especially sa mga mahihirap na effects. And that's how I learned. Stealing is different from plagiarism. Plagiarism is presenting someone's work or ideas as your own. Stealing, on the other hand, is like reverse engineering. You don't just duplicate ideas, you're also learning how it was made and how it works. By stealing, you just don't steal the style or voice of your influences. You try to discover how they think behind their style. Ayaw naman natin maging kamukha nila, di ba? But rather, we want to think and see like them. Because you wouldn't understand their perspective if you just imitate them. Now, from imitation, you may want to go one step further, which is emulation, breaking through your own thing. The concept of stealing like an artist is you don't just steal from one person, you steal from many and generate new ideas. Once you steal a lot of things from different people and different sources, you get to a point where you've created your own style and your own voice. Kahit si Kobe Bryant, he admitted stealing from his heroes and making moves of his own.
You see a lot of similarities in players. And, there isn't a move that's a new move. There's nothing that hasn't been done before. I seriously have stolen all of these moves from these great players.
When I started this YouTube channel, I also created a series called Art 20. A series where I plan to learn 20 different skills. Pero di pa tapos. That concept is a transformed or stolen idea from Project 30 of Yes Theory. That is where they try things na hindi pa nila nasusubukan within 30 days. And they also admittedly stole that idea from The Buried Life, a show na kung saan there are 4 guys who tried to complete their list of 100 things to do before you die. That's also how you steal. You honor and give credit to the person who made it. You don't just copy it, you study and transform it. Third highlight is ideas in your head are just ideas. Once you have those ideas, you have to make it work. And it will not work unless you move your hands. When you start moving, it will kickstart you to create something. You also need to have physical activities and move your body para napipil din ng katawan natin na may ginagawa tayo, not just our minds. Hindi lang ito basta health and fitness, but it's one way to unlock your creativity. Yes, digital screens or computers or yung mga smartphones natin can help us, but when you move your body, it's a different story. You need to find a way to bring your body into action. Make it move and create emotion. Minsan ginagawa ko before pandemic. Naglalakad-lakad to check on something, mga billboards, mga signs, mga posters, mga signs ng mga establishments, for me to also get inspiration from different designs. And at the same time, nakakapaglakad-lakad ako at nakaka-move yung body ko. The motion or the action of our body will kickstart our creativity. Minsan din kasi nakakasawa yung tingin lang tayo ng tingin sa mga computers natin and sa mga mobile phones natin. But with motion, with the act of doing, it will engage more of your senses. It will engage more of your creativity. Those are 3 highlights that I've learned from this book. Marami pa kayong matututunan dito, especially in unlocking your creativity. And we might think that there are no original ideas that we can think of. But if we think and gather ideas from different sources, we can generate new and more ideas. As Austin Kleon said in this book, ideas are a remix of one or more previous ideas. All creative works came from what is created before. So feed your creative mind with the work of other people. Ideas are everywhere, you just have to find what's worth stealing. If you enjoyed this video, you may also like this video right here for ways to unleash your creativity. Thank you for watching the first video of Book Notes. I hope you found this video helpful and marami pa akong books to share. Hopefully you learned something new, and if you did, hit the like button. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!